Om Asato Ma Sadgamayo Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamayo Mritorma Amritam Gamayo. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from unreal to the real. Lead us from ignorance to knowledge, from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. Om peace, peace, peace. Good morning to all of you. Even though it is a very bad day, everyone is concerned what will happen within a few hours here. Cyclone is passing through. Whether it will pass through us directly or it will bypass us, that also we do not know, but we are all concerned. We didn't like, actually, at one point of time we have been thinking of cancelling the program. The devotees should not be put in trouble. However, finally, let her will be done. That some of you have come, and today is a wonderful topic. Shivo'ham, I am He. I have taken this from the Nirvāṇa-Ṣaṭkam of Acharya Shankaracharya, the founder of the Advaita Vedanta school. And this stotra is a wonderful one, giving through just a few stanzas, 6 stanzas. Nirvāṇa-Ṣaṭkam. Nirvana means freedom, liberation. Ṣaṭkam. 6 stanzas on Nirvana, on freedom. From time immemorial, this humanity has been always suffering from certain problems, not having the answers. Where have I come from? Who am I? What is this creation? What is the goal of life? Is death everyone, the final word of this life? So, certain questions riddle mystery of nature, why all these things are happening, and there is suffering. As Buddha said, there is suffering. Whether there is God or not, I cannot tell you, I cannot show you. But you can yourself experience that there is suffering, misery. And I have found out the path to come out of that. If it is a cause, if it is an effect, there must be a cause. There is suffering, and there must be a cause for that. And if cause is there, then I have known the secret to remove that cause also. If we know the cause, then we can treat it properly and have some solution. So that was Buddhadev's. And he said, behind all this suffering, misery in this life is tanha, trishna, desire. And he has his Ashtangik Yoga Marga. Now Acharya Shankar, when found that wonderful Vedantic truths are there in our scriptures, our rishis, munis, they also started doing something, discovering something from nature in this material world, how to remove all our miseries and troubles and problems. And they found no. In this universe, nothing can stop it. Then they started meditation, deep meditation. Through meditation and meditation, they gradually unfolded their inner world also. There is an inner universe. The physical science is considering the rules and regulations, laws in nature. That is what we call it science, physical science. But rishis and munis, the seers of the truth of yore, or ancient time, our ancestors, they are wonderful people. They tried to have the solution from nature, from outside world, from universe, but finally found no, that is not possible. It is not giving us attantik sukha, the complete happiness and joy and peace. Outside world, you can try whole life. Anything of this world is finite. And that finite matter, thing, cannot give us infinite joy, infinite bliss, peace, and that feeling, experience of infinity also. Through finite, we cannot have this. So, through meditation, they have discovered wonderful knowledges which are called this spiritual science. Swami Vivekananda said, as you have this material science, this Rishi Munis, our Vedas, Upanishads, these are also spiritual science. It is reading something. It is there in the book, but you know it. Milk is there. Milk has nutritious food qualities. This. If somebody takes milk, he or she will feel nourished. I know this is knowledge, but as long as I am not having it, drinking myself, I cannot say what actually its taste is and what kind of nourishment I am getting. So these rishis, munis, they have found out that the truth is there. This cause of all suffering is our ignorance. We do not know the reality. That is why we are suffering. The whole world is suffering because of ignorance. And if you can throw away this ignorance, give it up, then you can go and experience that ultimate joy, bliss, peace, and there will be no suffering anymore. In Kshetra Upanishad, Swami Vivekananda quoted this in the Parliament of Religion. Shrinnantu Vishye Amritasya Putraha Ye Dhamani Dibbani Tastuhu Vedahometang Purushang Mahantam Aditya Varnang Tamasa Parastat. So, Nanna Pantha Tameva Viditva Atimrityumeti Nanna Pantha Vidyatavena. I have known here, ye, the children of immortal bliss, even ye that reside in higher spheres, devatas, gods and goddesses, we think they are in our higher spheres, they are staying. We are in a lower sphere and suffering. Devatas are also, after their enjoyment, they also have to come back. There is not a permanent abode. People think, I will go to heaven. Yes, you can go to heaven by doing some good things. Those things are also there in the Vedas, Rishis, Munis, that is called Karma Kanda. But another section, Vedanta, Upanishad, Vedas, Anta. Vedas means this ocean of knowledge. Anta means end. The essence, the acme of Vedas, Vedantic truths, that is Upanishads. And through that, all these things are there. Yes, there are higher sphere. If you go to heaven, you have to come back by doing good works, sacrifices, homas. You can go. That is also there. If you do good works, then there will be good results. And you want or not, you have to bear it. You have to pass through that. If you do some good things, even if you are detached, unattached, you don't bother for it, but people will say, oh, wonderful, good things you have done. So every karma will have its effect. So if you do good karma, you can go to the heaven. And here, this mantra, Rishis Muni says, yes, those who are in heaven, I am declaring this for them also. And even here, that reside in higher spheres, gods and goddesses, I have found the ancient one who is beyond all darkness, all delusion. Knowing him alone, you shall be saved from death over again. This Indra, Varuna, those who are very powerful in this kalpa, this cycle going on, we consider they are all great gods, they can save us. Their post also is a temporary post. After 60 years, 70 years, judge will have to take, justice has to take the retirement. It is also like that. So don't be too much covetous about that I am having ultimate. If you really want to be free from, go beyond all these dualities, then you have to know thyself. Atmanam viddhi. Know thyself. What is there inside this inner universe? That is there. It is Chidakash. There is a sky, there is a space. All this whole universe, what we see outside, Vedanta says, it is all the creation of your own heart. It is there. You are creating it inside first, then you are seeing outside. How can it be? Everyone is seeing this is a building. How can you say that it is my creation? Yes, there is common experiences are there. But there are differences also. Everyone is not seeing the world as you see. Father and son, husband and wife, teacher and the student, they have there. Although certain things they are common, but it is not the same thing and it is being changed. It is changing. A changing thing cannot give you unchangeable joy, eternal bliss, peace. That is not a solution. You can enjoy it for some time, but it will also samsara, sangsarati, always it is drifting, it is moving. You cannot hold it permanently. So if you want to have something permanent, then you have to know thyself. Atmanam viddhi. There are certain Mahavakyas in our Upanishads. Generally, there are 4 Mahavakyas, some say 5 Mahavakyas. However, these 4 Mahavakyas are beyond any question. Tattvam Ashi. These Rishis, Munis, they say it, yes. You have to know the cause of everything. What is that? That ultimate reality. What you are seeing, it is actually not a constant one. It is not real. I am seeing everything real. No, it is changing. 100 years back, this shrine was not there. It was made in 50s. And after 100 years, it will not be again. It will be dilapidated. New devotees, monks will come. They will break it, destroy it. They will create a new one with new shape. They will give the name New Temple. Something, name, form. All these things will change. Once it is there, any creation must die, must be destroyed. But know thyself, you are not created, so there is no death. You are birthless, deathless, changeless, nitya, shuddha, buddha. You are ever free, mukta. Then I am suffering always bondage. I have this, I have that, so many things. I am bound by my family, by my society, by my mind, some things, whatever is coming in my mind. Now, morning I am thinking something, I shall be happy to have it. Evening I find that I am not happy with what I have already got. Tomorrow, my desire is something else. Although today I have got what I wanted, but tomorrow also I am not happy. My desire also is changing, and problem remains in this form or that form. So whatever is created in this universe, it will only change. Modern science also is telling this conservation of energy, conservation of mass. You cannot change, you cannot create anything. Only it is transformed from one state to another. So Vedanta is very happy. Our Rishi Munis, our Swamiji says, you are happy for the new discoveries of the modern science. Because finally they are coming to one point. They are also telling this mass, these things, whole universe, you cannot create a new thing. You have to do it at the cost of something else. Some total of mass and energy, whatever is there in this universe, it will remain the same. You cannot create anything new. We say, oh, it is a new invention, new thing. It is only a transformation from this permutation and combination, this, that. The other day we have been visiting some of our guest Swamis came, we have been visiting our Griffith Observatory. Galaxies after galaxies, billions of galaxies. We are in one galaxy, this, our Shivo'ham, this solar system. Oh God, hundreds and thousands, what millions, billions and billions are there. Even after that, the scientists cannot say we have known everything. And everything has been determined by us, found out by us. Only we can say there is vastness is beyond any understanding. So what is going on? And we are so, a tiny human being, so much ego. Oh, we have, as if we have become God. God means the creator. We have known, oh God. How much we boast of our achievements. Yes, these are small achievements. It is good. All right. It will give us a little help in our physical level, a little entertainment, a little luxury, a little enjoyment. All these things are there. But where is your permanent joy and bliss? If you know the wood, all the chairs of different varieties, behind everything, the main material is, substance is wood. All others are, its appearance, its modification in different forms. It is a table, it is a rostrum, that is a chair, that is a table, chair with handle, chair without handle. So many names are there, but behind everything is wood. All the golden ornaments. This is called necklace. When you put it, the same golden something structure in your finger, you call it as ring. And ring also, this is this finger string, this is that finger string. This is. But if you know what is gold, then you know all these things. Behind all these forms, gold is the truth. And I have begun with the mantra, this asatoma sadgama, this real and unreal. You are thinking this unreal things as the real, which is ever changing, but you are not thinking that it is not real. And what actually is real, we are not thinking of that, which actually can give us the authentic mukti, the complete cessation of our desires, complete joy, ultimate bliss, peace. Others are only for the time being. We enjoy a little bit, then again I am dissatisfied. I need something today. Suppose I do not have a cycle. If I get a new cycle, oh, I have got. Tomorrow I find somebody is having motorcycle. So again there is desire. I have no motorcycle. Then as God gives me motorcycle. Then after motorcycle and that bike, then I have another desire to have it. I am not happy. Just a car, ordinary car. Then also the latest form of that car. That also. Nothing of this world actually can give us permanent, eternal joy. And these rishis, seers of the truth, they said, yes, I have known the truth. And if you know the truth, you can also go beyond this You can, and that is the only way. Knowing Him alone, you shall be saved from death over again. Nanna pantha vidyate. There is no other way. So, this question is there, that who am I, where from have I come, where will I go, is this body finished and everything finished, is there any reality behind this body, behind this creation? All these things, puzzling questions and problems actually were solved by our ancestors, rishis and munis, and they have given certain things and telling, yes, you can go beyond it, but you have to know it. But is it that possible? Easy thing? Is it that easy? Is it possible, but not easy? Meditation itself is so difficult. And meditation of that ultimate reality is the most difficult things in this world. An ordinary nayamatma, balohinen lobho, these weak people cannot know the truth. And this Atma cannot be known by the fickle-minded also, dull-headed also. So you have to train your mind, you have to train your intelligence, you have to focus it to one point. So many things are there. With all these things, if you can know that reality behind everything, then you will be free from all this duality, and all the problems will vanish, all suffering will vanish, and you will feel there is a wonderful state. And what type of joy it is, it cannot be said. Bojhe pran, bojhe jar. Swami Vivekananda composed a poem on samadhi, that gradually everything is vanishing, vanishing. Finally, what it remains? Bojhe pran, bojhe jar. It is all bliss, bliss, that much only we can say. But what it is, it cannot be said. In the Gospel also, Sri Ramakrishna said, everything could be said about, explained what it is. Only that one thing could not be said. It has not been defiled by the tongue of any person, anyone. And Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar was a very scholarly man, erudite scholar, and the principal of the Sanskrit scholars. And about him, Thakur himself said, Tumi Dayar Sagar, you are. Vidyar Sagar has been conferred this title by the authorities, pandits and government. But you are Dayar Sagar, Sri Ramakrishna himself has said. You are the ocean of compassion, love, feeling for others. So that man was a very erudite scholar, and when he heard it, that everything could be explained, but this is not to be explained by tongue. It is only to be realized in one's own self. So he said, oh, now a new thing I have come to know. He was such a big scholar, but reading the books only, not entering into it. So this experiential knowledge is what the rishis and munis, our scriptures say. All these books, Tata Veda, Veda Bhavati, when you are established in that truth, when you know the truth, when you know, you have experienced it, there is no value of these Vedas, Upanishads. No books are necessary. It is Shatat Prakash, Swayam Prakash. You don't ask anybody, what is that? Because you have known it. If you know that, then you won't have any other question, any other suffering, any other problem. All the problems of life, death is finished. So, this Rishi Muni's understanding what Shankaracharya himself, who is an Acharya, Shankara, he composed wonderful treatises and composed many stotras, hymns on this ultimate reality. The experience of his own life is given through this for the whole world. Swami Vivekananda, after lecturing Raja Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Jnana Yoga, he said, whatever I have said, all these are my experiences. It is not that I am quoting from some my books. This is my experience. What Jesus said is his experience. What Sri Ramakrishna said is his experience. Experiential truth. It is not that I have heard it from him or her. I have read it in the book, I have memorized and quoting. It is not that we do that. But this Acharya's teacher, Swayam cha Acharati, what he preaches, and Acharya is one, what he preaches, he practices also. He preaches from his experience. And Shankaracharya, through these 6 stanzas of Nirvana, is telling the secret of that wonderful sutra, what he has written, that his own experience. When you know that, what you feel about you, about the universe, about the surroundings, about your own self, your body, your mind, your senses, which you always claim. If somebody's name is Henry here, if anybody calls Henry, Henry will immediately say, yes, I am here. If anybody you call, yes, Maharaj, Sumanasananda, I will say, yes. We are so grossly engrossed in the body-mind complex, which is always being changed. This body was not there when I was a small baby. When I was in my mother's womb, its form was something else. Then I was born with something else. That body also, anything is being born, jayate, baddhate, upakshyate. It is changing. Finally, nashate. It will be destroyed. It is changing, but we are thinking it is permanent and trying to hold it. I am not the same person, neither physically nor mentally, what I have been yesterday. When we grow at a point of time, and when old age comes, we gradually become shrinking and shrinking. Wrinkles are there. All this luster and everything is going. But still we are clinging to it. I am this, I am this. If I think I am this body and mind, this, then there is the cause of, that is called ignorance. It is great illusion, Mahamaya. And delusion, great delusion, Bhrom. It comes. Sangat sanjayate kama kamat krodho vidha. In the Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is telling Arjuna how it comes. It comes, all this Maya, attachment, misunderstanding. How? Kama, krodha, lova, moha. How it comes, enters in our mind, gradually, living with something. I have gotten, I have seen when I was in hostel, and small boys, 5-6 class standard, and this 19 years age, they have quarreled themselves. So all right, you two, you cannot sleep side by side in 2 beds. All right, both are transferred from this room to another room, so that you don't fight each other. Oh God, small boys also, they have left their home and hearth only for to be educated in our school, in our hostel. This is Maharaj, don't change your seat. Their attachment for the seat, 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, lying on that bed, on that corner or middle, something. No. There also we will not fight any other. Please, this time have mercy on us, please. We apologize. Attachment for a bed, which next year automatically he will go to the upper class and that room, that bed will not be there. But how we get ourselves attached to so ordinary things or suffer. So in the Gita, Bhagavan is telling, gradually, when you enjoy something, you remain in the company of something, attachment comes. And these are great delusions, illusions, thinking something that will give me permanent joy, About this body also, we cling to it, this body so much that we forget the reality behind it. Sri Ramakrishna said in the Gospel, many times he said, oh yes, Keshav Sen, who was the founder of another Navavidhan Brahma Samaj, a very erudite scholar, and he was the editor of 2 papers, Modern Review and Indian Mirror. So these two papers here. A very good man, no doubt. And Master loved and liked the man, and he used to come to Sri Ramakrishna like a disciple with all his disciples. He was a very great orator and very scholarly person. Before joining our Swami Vivekananda, Raja Maharaj, all these youngsters, they were actually followers of this Brahmo leader, Keshav Chandra Sen, because he used to give very nice lectures, and his life also was very pure and very ethical, moral. As I told, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasaguru, good man, but spiritual realization has not come. Sri Ramakrishna said, inside gold is there, Shona, Chapa pore ache, Khopon you do not know. And then just a man, erudite scholar, he is Vidyasagar, the ocean of knowledge, learning. And he has not it is self-titled. It has been given by the Pandits, others. So he just felt a bit embarrassed and telling, amazing, what this man say? I do not know myself. Even though we are outwardly so much educated, so many PhD degrees, doctor, engineer, lawyer, and this lecturer, that lecturer, school, college, university professors, chancellors, vice chancellors, we think we know. But how ignorance comes? That man also, this our Keshav Chandra Sen, always was praising the nature. Oh God, you have created this. Sri Ramakrishna said, you are so infatuated with the created outside world which is anittam, asukham lokam imam prapya bhajasama. In the Gita, Bhagavan Krishna is telling this, anything created is anittam. It is not permanent, it is temporary. Asukham, it cannot give you the joy and happiness as you are thinking of, to squeeze it, joy and happiness from this. Imam Prappo, knowing this, bhajasamam, take refuge in me, worship me, think of me. Me means not the body of Sri Krishna. Me means that ultimate reality, what you are also, but you do not know. That is the ignorance. Arjun, you and myself have taken so many times body. We have been embodied earlier also. But still, because you are ignorant, you do not know yourself, you are suffering. You are in a dilemma. And shoko, grief, you are shedding tears, you are trembling. But you see, I am also in the battlefield. I am unattached. So, Bhagavan was telling this, know that this, whatever is created, this universe, it is anittam, it is not permanent, even your body, mind, thinking, everything, it is changing. Imam Prappo, knowing that, you just think of me. Bhajasama means worship me. Worshipping me means follow what I say. Do as I have directed. And in the end of the Gita, Sri Krishna, Arjuna is telling, yes, Nashtumaho smritir labdha tat prasadat mayachyuta. Oh, my dear Sri Krishna, you have been my friend, my brother-in-law also. I have married your sister. We have very intimately lived our lives together, not giving you honor that you are that Paramatman and I am the Jivatman. That Atman embodied self. And you are. You have also been born. You have born means you have taken what? This ultimate reality which is birthless, deathless, changeless, how can it be born? It appears as it were. If you know, then you know. You do not have any birth, any death. In the Upanishad, it is there at the end. I was telling, yes, there is no birth anymore. There is no suffering. There is no birth. There is no death. You go beyond all these things. Body dies, I do not die. Body suffers, I do not suffer. I am suffering from throat problem, throat sore is there, sneezing, running nose, this, that, so many things. I have kept one clove in my tongue so that I can speak properly. These are all the problem of the body. But I am not affected by that. Know that, and thou art that. Tvam Osi, what you are trying to know, thou art that. Where is that Brahman? Where is that ultimate reality? What I am to know? What I am to know? How many things I have to read? the disciple is asking the guru, the teacher, Kashminno bhagavo vigyate sarvavidam vigyatam bhavati iti. My God, my guru, my teacher, my master, by knowing which everything can be known, how many times we have to read and know and these, what is that? Why don't you give that ultimate knowledge? Finish. That everything will be known. If you know the wood, you know what this wooden furnitures are. If you know the gold, you know what the necklace is, what the anklet is, what is the ring is. All these things you know. So, what is that? You teach me. Knowing that everything will be known. Then Guru is telling, Atmanam Vidhi, know thyself. Thou art that, what you are searching for. So it is a kind of riddle, mystery. Do not I know myself? Who knows more than me? But our scripture says, no, you do not know. You are thinking your body, your mind, your intellect. You do not know the reality behind it. You do not know your real nature. Know thyself, Atmanam Vidhi. And Shankaracharya is giving wonderful this stanza. I will read and give the meaning. And finally, that if you have this kind of feeling, always you think of that, then gradually that realization will come. Turiyanandaji has said, Swami Turiyananda, the today's imagination is tomorrow's realization. What you are imagining today, is it possible? Everything is unreal, this is this. As you are telling, is it possible, is it possible? But he himself says, today it may appear as an imagination. Really, most of us we think, where is God, how to reach that, how to realize the truth, that ultimate reality, what actually it is. But when you will really know it, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, month after month, life after life, then you will find that what was imagination yesterday, it is a reality today. I don't ask any question to anybody when I know. I know that I have known you. If the light is here, I will not ask, where is the light? Where is the light? But the light is here. I know. If somebody says there is no light, I will say, no, light is here. I can challenge. I can become guru. I was a student, I was asking. Now when really I know the truth, I have the right now and responsibility also, duty also to enlighten others. So our rishis, munis, for our avatars, they come. Avatar is that ultimate reality as it were taking a shape to teach us how to go beyond this duality, suffering, misery, and know your own self. So, this sixth stanza Shankaracharya is telling that it is not only in the books, it is not something imagination. I have realized this. I am speaking from my own experience, what actually it is. And Swami Vivekananda also said, yes, whatever I have said in my lectures, these are all my experiences. Don't think that I am quoting something from anyone without having any experience. So they are called acharyas. So this Shankaracharya, this wonderful mantra, and as I said, there are 4 Mahavakyas in the Upanishads. What are the? Tattvamosi, thou art that, in the Chandogya Upanishad. Aham Brahmasmi. When Guru says that, thou art that, what you are searching for everywhere. Where is God? Where is God? I am coming to the shrine, going there, this pilgrimage, that pilgrimage, top of the mountain, and under the water, everywhere I am searching for that truth. Where is the truth? Where is the truth? Truth is here. And when I know it, I become calm and quiet, unperturbed, undisturbed. no question. If you know that, then all your question, yang labdhva chaparang labhang mannati nadhikam tat. After getting that, you do not have any other desire that I have to have it. I had a bicycle, I want a motorcycle. I had a motorcycle, I want a car. I had a old car, old model, I want a new model. No. If you get that, if you know your real self, who you are, Atmanang Viddhi, know thyself. If you know yourself, all your desires, all your questions will vanish. All your suffering will vanish. All your problems will be solved. So, this Tattamasi aham brahmasmi, I am that. Yes, I am that Brahman. What you are talking of, what we are searching, reading so many books, arguing this, that, question, counter question. Now I understand, yes, I feel that. It is not something you are telling, I do not understand. Now I feel, yes. Prajnanam Brahma. This absolute knowledge is Brahman. And Ayamatma Brahma, that knowledge itself is Brahman. Ayamatma Brahma, this self is Brahman. One self there, one self here, there is a division of yourself and myself. No, there is one self. Appearing in me through many, as it were. Body is different, but self is the same self through everyone. It is there. So, these wonderful four, these are called Mahavakyas, great statements from the Upanishad. Now, in the Nirvāṇa-Ṣaṭkam, Shankaracharya, who just as a small boy, when he was a small boy at home, and this boy, when his father passed away, his father died, and the boy puzzled over the riddle of life and death and determined to solve it. Everyone loves their father, mother. And what a shock, Swami Vivekananda, when he found that he didn't know what misery was. His mother in those days, 1,400 rupees every month used to spend for family purposes, expenses. And lavishly his father also used to, whatever he used to earn, would give it in charity. And after his father's death, they were thrown into on the street without having food, without having shelter, without having clothes. His mother could not come out. The lady who used to spend 1,400 rupees in those days, it will be 14 lakh nowadays perhaps. Every month, that lady could not appear before his son, keeping the food ready and telling, my dear son, food is ready, go, I have cooked, please take. Mother is not coming to feed through her own hands. Why? She does not have sufficient clothes to cover her. How much clothes is necessary for a mother to come before her son? Can you imagine? This was how days changed. And when father passed away, Swami Vivekananda understood the void, the emptiness of life. Life is not a bed of roses. And his own near and dear ones, whom he believed, trusted, they cheated. They took away illegally, unethically, immorally the properties, because he did not know anything. Father is also no more. So, life is like this. When we get a shock, we understand the reality more and more. What is a fascination today, an imagination today, then we understand what reality is. Holy Mother himself said, my dear child, don't think that suffering, misery, all these troubles in life, problems, these are all troubles, these are bad. Don't think so, my dear. Rather, what a wonderful statement Holy Mother has given. Dukkho Bhagavanir Dayar Dan, misery, suffering, troubles. These are very lovingly, these are not curses. These are boons from God. Through that only we learn. Failures are the pillars of success. We learn, we experience. Through all these things, in those days, in Vedas, stories are there, so many stories. Small boy has come at the age of 12 to the Gurukul, to the forest. Maybe a king's son, maybe another rishi's son, a prince, coming from aristocratic families. But now Guru has said, oh, you have come to have Brahmogana, all right, go, take this cows and come back to me, I will give you the knowledge of the Brahman, Atmagana, this knowledge of the Atman, I will give you. Yes, your father has said, yes, sent you to me. My child, go. Come back when these cows become 1,000 cows. You can imagine a handful of cows, a few cows, how many years it will take to become 1,000. So through all these pangs and pains, suffering, experiences, after 1,000 years, when he is 1,000, he has forgot what was his problem, because he is enlightened now. Now he is coming back to his Guru, and all the trees, all the cows, birds are teaching him, they are talking to him. Through the experience he knows. Now he has come, Gurudev, you have asked me to come back. My cows say that we are already 1,000. Now you go and approach your Guru. Oh, that is why I am seeing the shining face of yours, my dear child. You are no more unenlightened. You are enlightened now. Yes, thou art that. What you have been searching for, nowhere you are to go. It is here and here and here. So, this wonderful message, this knowledge comes through experience, through purity of mind, through karma, good karmas, detachment. I am doing my Guru's order, carrying out the order of my Guru. I am not attached to anything. Guru has said this. Behavior is pure, conduct is pure, thoughts are pure, thinking of the Brahman always. Then it dawns in one's mind. And Shankaracharya himself is giving this. When father passed away, he composed that what is the riddle of this life and death, how to come out of it. And determined to solve it, he would renounce everything in his search for the meaning of the existence. It was then that he wrote the poem called Moha Mudgaram, the shattering of illusion. We are always under the veil illusion that I am this body, I am this body, I am this mind, I am son of so and so, I am a monk, I am a woman, I am wife of so and so, I am husband of so and so, I am this man, I am that man, I am educated, I am uneducated, I am rich, I am poor, I am beautiful, I am ugly. So many things we are attaching ourselves, creating ourselves. If I am thinking, oh, I am not that beautiful, perhaps people are not appreciating my. So more and more lipstick and this and that. There's a Fair and Lovely in India. For men they use Fair and Lovely. For women something else, I do not know these things. We take the help of something else to change ourselves. These are all temporary. These are not the permanent solutions. So, Shankaracharya has written this wonderful poem, The Shattering of Illusion, Mohammed Guru. Here is a more and less literal translation of that, a little bit. Then I will come to Nirvāṇa-Ṣaṭkam. Who is thy wife? Who is thy son? The ways of this world are strange indeed. Whose art thou? Whence art thou come? Vast is thy ignorance, my beloved. Therefore, ponder these things and worship the Lord. Behold the folly of man, in childhood busy with his toys, in youth bewitched by love, in age bowed down with cares, and always unmindful of the Lord. In the Charpat Panjarika Stotram also he has written, Bala Krira Shakta Tarunas Taruniya Shakta Vriddhastava Chinta Magna Parame Brahmani Kopina Lagna. All are forgetful of that ultimate reality, their real self, busy to squeeze some joy from somebody else. In the childhood, we want to have joy from the games and sports and all these things. When youth, these boys and girls, they like to meet each other and try to have joy in themselves, mixing with them. And when old, then also thinking, what has happened, or what has happened is happened. Think of, what is the reality? No, then also we cannot think of the ultimate reality, and the whole life becomes a failure, a futile one, again to be born and suffer in the same way. So Shankaracharya is telling, therefore ponder these things and worship them. Behold the folly of man, and always unmindful of the Lord. The hours fly, the seasons roll, life ebbs, but the breeze of hope blows continually in his heart. Birth brings death, death brings rebirth. This evil needs no proof. Where then, O man, is thy happiness? This life trembles in the balance like water on a lotus leaf, and yet the sage can show us in an instant how to bridge this sea of change. When the body is wrinkled, when the hair turns grey, when the gums are toothless and the old man's staff shakes like a reed beneath his weight, the cup of his desire is still full. Thy son may bring thee suffering. Thy wealth is no assurance of heaven. Thank you. Half thanks, it is cold. Hot water is good, however, no problem now. Thy son may bring thee suffering, thy wealth is no assurance of heaven. Therefore be not vain of thy wealth, or of thy family, or of thy youth. All are fleeting, all must change. Know these and be free. Enter the joy of the Lord. Seek neither peace nor strife with kith or kin, with friend or foe. O beloved, if thou wouldst attain freedom, be equal unto all. How much we fight each other with brother, sister, friend. Today you are friend, there is a dispute of interest, of this clash of interest, something. Oh God, tomorrow I don't like to see your face, you don't like to see my face. This is the world, and thinking all these things are permanent. So wonderful, this small boy writing this poem after after the passing away of his beloved father, and understanding the reality behind everything. So Swami Vivekananda also wrote another wonderful, I feel tempted to read it from there also, then I will come to Shankaracharya and finish it. Wake up, the song of the sannyasi. Wonderful notes that there, Mrs. Wake up the note, the song that had its birth far up, where worldly taint could never reach, in mountain caves and glades of forest deep, whose calm no sigh for lust or wealth or fame could ever dare to break, where rolled the stream of knowledge, truth and bliss that follows both. Sing high that note, sannyasi in bold, say Om Tat Sat Om. So everyone has to become sannyasi. This sannyasi does not mean who has given up his. Sannyasi means who has given up his, her identity with the body and mind complex. It is not that you have to give up your husband, your wife, your father, your mother, and everything, and you have to commit suicide. I am not this body, so let me commit suicide. This is not that. Misunderstanding. Our scriptures do not teach that. Wonderful ideas, our rishis and munis. Most of them, 70% to 80% were of our most rishis and munis who were the seers of the truth, who have given all this knowledge. It is not written, these are compiled, of their experience given in this Vedas, Upanishads. They were householders. Some of them had 2 wives. And there is also Jaggavalka Maitri Sangha. That also, this wonderful conversation between the husband and wife is also so enlightening. When husband is telling, my dear wife, 2 wives are there. I am leaving now to remain absorbed in the thought of Brahman. So then the wife said, so you take all my properties, my calves, my cows, my gold, my this and that, my movable, immovable, all properties I am dividing between you 2 wives. So the 2 wives, one was greedy and still desired to enjoy. She said, yes, my husband, thank you very much. Give whatever you like to me to give. And the other one is still, my dear husband, you are living for achieving something. Through this enjoyment of your property, your gold, your calves, your property, your rice, your money, all these things, I also will be able to enjoy that bliss, what you are leaving behind. You are leaving us, your wives, loving wives, you are leaving your property, you are leaving your everything. So will I get that? No, my dear, you cannot. Jesus Christ in the Bible said, you cannot worship the mammon and the God together. This Tulsidas, there is a doha, Sri Ramakrishna quoted several times, Jaha kam taha nahi ram, where there is Rama, there will be no desire for anything worldly. Desire will be only for Rama. Jaha kam taha nahi ram, where there is desire, Rama means God. God is not there. So wonderful things are there. Then sannyasa means you give up attachment. You need not give up your body, commit suicide or murder your husband or wife or anything and run away from your home and heart. It is not that. Everything in the mind. Change your attitude. Know that thou art that. Tattvamasi. So this wonderful idea Swami Vivekananda also said, no, thou art that. Say Om Tat Sat Om. Who sows must reap, they say, and cause must bring the sure effect. Good, good, bad, bad, and none escape the law. But whoso wears a form must wear the chain. This human body is a form. So if there is a form, it must be changed under bondage. It cannot be free. Too true, but far beyond both name and form is Atman, ever free. No, thou art that. Sannyasin bold, say Om Tat Sat Om. So many times Swami Vivekananda has said this song of the Sannyasin, thou art that, thou art that. The self is all in all, none else exists, and thou art that. Say Om Tat Sat Om. There is but one, the free, the knower, the self. Without a name, without a form or stain. In him is Maya dreaming all this dream. The witness, he appears as nature, soul. No, thou art that. Again, finally Swamiji is telling thus, day by day, till karma's power spent, release the soul forever. No, no more is birth, nor I, nor thou, nor God, nor man. The I has all become. The all is I. This not our egoistic I. This I is that I am He. Shivo'ham, that I. And Swamiji is concluding, no, this I is I and bliss. No, thou art that. Sannyasin bold, say Om Tat Sat Om. Sannyasin doesn't mean that you have to wear this girva and you become a sannyasi. No, there are so many frauds there, everywhere, in every sphere. Only there should be sannyasa means detachment in the mind. Janaka was a king, but he was a Rajarshi. Raja plus Rishi. Raja means king and Rishi means the knower of the truth. This Jaggavalka, Brahmarshi, who was always established in Brahman, had 2 wives. Just now I have just quoted the story. The wife also was telling, no, I also live for that which you are striving to have at the end of your life. Other wife took all the properties and enjoyed, but another wife said, no, I am not taking anything from you. I want that wealth through which everything will be achieved. And Shankaracharya, through this wonderful Nirvāṇa-Ṣaṭkam is telling this mano buddhahankara chittani nahang nacha shrotru jivhe nacha grāna netre nacha voma bhūmi na tejo na vayu nacha prana sanga na vai pancha vayur na va sapta dhatur na va pancha kosha na vak panipado na chopastha payo na me dvesha rago na me lobo moho. Like this, na me punyang na papang na mrityung na shanka na jati vedo na bandhu na mitra na guru na shishya ahang nirvikalpa nirakara rupa vibhutvacha sarvatra sarvendriyanam na cha sangatang noiva muktir nameya siddhananda rupa Shivo'ham Shivo'ham. This is the gist. I am giving a little bit of the meaning and I close. I am neither the mind, nor the intellect, nor the ego, nor the mind stuff. I am neither the body, nor the changes of the body. I am neither the senses of hearing, taste, smell, or sight, nor am I the ether, the earth, the fire, the air. I am neither the prana, nor the 5 vital airs. I am neither the materials of the body, nor the 5 sheaths. Neither am I the organs of action nor object of the senses. I have neither aversion nor attachment, neither greed nor delusion, neither egotism nor envy, neither dharma nor moksha. I am neither desire nor objects of desire. I am neither sin nor virtue, neither pleasure nor pain, nor temple nor worship, nor pilgrimage nor scriptures, neither the act of enjoying the enjoyable nor the enjoyer. I have neither death nor fear of death, nor caste, nor was I ever born, nor had I parents, friends, and relations. I have neither guru nor disciple. I am untouched by the senses. I am neither mukti nor knowable. I am without form, without limit, beyond space, beyond time. I am in everything. I am the basis of the universe. Everywhere am I. I am existence absolute, knowledge absolute, bliss absolute. I am He, I am He. Shivo'ham, Shivo'ham. I am He. This was the Nirvāṇa-Ṣaṭkam. This I am happy to share some of these thoughts taken up from the Upanishads and Vedas and Shankaracharya and Swamiji. And finally, may we all be blessed with the experience of this truth in this life itself. May not live now and here and be free. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Hari Om Tat Sat. A few announcements. 27th Sunday, there will be talk by Swami Medhananda on spiritualizing physical fitness. And there are classes On Tuesdays, 4:30 p.m., Bhagavatam by Swami Sarvadevananda Ji Maharaj. And Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m., Shanti Gita by Maharaj. And Wednesdays, Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, 30th, Swami Sarvadevananda Ji. And 23rd, Swami Medhananda. And Thursday, 24th, Karma Yoga by Swami Mahayogananda. And 31st, Bhakti Yoga by Swami Sumanasananda. This is the gist. Do you like to hold them up? They will stay back today. There will be, it is outside is okay. We can have in the greenhouse. We will sit, or tea arrangement is there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. Where? Where will they go?
Inside the White House.
Inside the White House. Oh, yes. Mahayogananda ji has arranged all these things. Please do come. Please do come and enjoy the tea and some snacks. And those who like, do you want I should sit in the greenhouse, or it is today, it is better that everyone leaves, isn't it, after the tea?
I think you can make it a short session. You can sit for 20 minutes.
Okay, those who are very near and like to be, I am here. I will also take tea with you, share it with you. Please come to the White House. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shri Ramakrishna Namastu.